Can't remember what this hitch is out of, but it's perfect measurement to go inside the frame rail, which is what I want to do. And that's perfect measurement from here to here, I believe. Well, hold on. 37.25. Yeah, like this frame is kind of bent here, right at the very back end. This bolt hole is bent. I think they ripped the hitch off of it or something, but 37.5 up top, 37 and 3/16 at the bottom. So that'll squeeze right in there, and then I can ratchet it together and weld it all up. This is plenty thick. This is 3/8, and frame is 3/16 maybe. So that'll work. I could bolt it down underneath, but then I'd have to change these brackets, turn them around, weld them back on, and then bolt them, and then the hitch would sit kind of low. That bumper's sitting way too high right now. I need to lower the bumper probably, let's see here. Looks like 2 inches to get it back down to where it was factory. So if I drop that down 2 inches, that leaves me, let's see. Sorry, I was holding the camera weird. Drop it down 2 inches, that leaves me 3.5 inches to work with, and this is 4 inches. So as long as I cut that off, and I might be able to just use it instead of grinding down one edge. Might be able to just shove it in there and use it the way it is. And then it shouldn't touch the center, and I should be able to get to everything easy enough. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that in there, weld it, then cut my bumper, or my frame rails for my bumper to sit down, because right now it's sitting on top of the frame rails. So I'll put this in there and weld it first, and then do that. I think that's off a utility box, service bed or something. It's pretty, it doesn't look like it's off of a factory truck. Pretty sure it came off a utility bed. And I actually have a utility bed out there that needs a hitch, but this this car needs a hitch right now, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut that off with a plasma cutter. Cut off really nice and smooth. And I'm gonna go ahead and wait for my air compressor air back up, just so I don't starve the plasma cutter out of air. Go ahead and wire wheel this up a little bit and paint it up and put it in. Well, I got the hitch welded in and painted. Turned out pretty good. Plenty of surface area for welds, and I can always go ahead and plug weld on the back of it in these holes here if I want to. So I'm not going to right now because I don't have time for that. But right now I gotta cut off these corners of this bumper, or of this frame. I want to figure out how far to cut, because I want to use this hole and bend it maybe, and use that for my bumper bracket hole if it lines up. I don't know if it'll line up or not. It looks like it's too narrow, but maybe I can make a bracket or something. Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out real quick, and just throw the bumper back up here and figure out. I'm gonna cut all the way down, obviously, but I don't have to, because I gotta raise this side up because something's goofy with this side of the car. It's a little bit lower, like 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch lower. I don't know if it's because when I welded this in, it's different. And I don't know. But anyway, I want to get that bumper on regardless. If I fix that or not, I can fix that later. I gotta get the bumper on, license plate lights, and should be good on the back side of this. I might cap this later. I don't know. It doesn't look bad. I probably just more or less just cut this corner off because I don't want to catch it on my leg. Probably just take a grinder and cut a 45 in it, and then it'd be fine enough. I like these big old hoops on here. Make it easy for chains. I don't like the little ovals that come on most trucks. Some of them are okay, but a lot of them are not. These seem to work pretty good. So I'm happy with that hitch setup. It's high. I'll have to run a drop hitch, but that's okay. I'd rather it be high than too low. I really don't want it low because then it's gonna look goofy. So it's already lower than the bumper by quite a bit. I mean, bumper sits on top of it, but still. That ain't so bad. I like that. I still want to cut these corners off, but now that I see it, I really like that. Actually, I might bend those corners up. Just heat them, bend them up, then weld them. I don't know. I don't know what would look better. Yeah, I like that. Sorry, I forgot to turn on my wide angle lens, but it's it'll work out nice. Let's see how it looks with the hood shut, or the bonnet shut. Oh yeah. That sits kind of high, but really that turned out nice. I gotta make brackets for that bumper yet. It's just sitting there, but it'll be pretty sweet when it's done. All right, so I got my rear brackets made for the rear bumper. Just a piece of 2-inch angle iron. Way thick wall for this, but it'll work good for the application. Goes on like this. I take that back. I might have made these for the wrong side. No, I'm right. It goes like this, but I think I did make them for the wrong side. Because when I held them on here... No, I should have. Yeah, I did make them wrong. I was supposed to go underneath. Shoot. Well, it might work. And bumper might stick out further than I want it to. But they're supposed to go like this. Or no, they're supposed to go like this. Like so, underneath. Oh well. That's what I got. It's going to be welded to the frame. And then bolted to the bumper with 5/8 bolts. So, it's just what I had laying around. And yeah, so I'm going to grind a bunch of paint and rust off and get to welding and bolting, and should be done here pretty soon. Also, I did add a secondary piece of rubber to this to heighten it, to make this back end align a lot better. That door that was shutting kind of hard is shutting better now too, so that helped a lot. I don't know if it's because this piece I put in or because the frame is messed up a little bit here. I don't think the frame's messed up here. I think it was just down below. But either way, it's a lot better than it was. So I got these started. I'm gonna set it up there and I'm gonna clamp it, and then I'm going to weld it. I might take the bolts off. I'll throw a couple tacks on, and I'll take the bumper back off probably, and then fully weld it. So that's what I got going on.